We're here at AIBC Europe, and with me is the most watched in real life influencer from Brazil, all the way from Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, Jon Vlogs. Thank you for being
How are
here.
you? I'm good. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm excited to be here at Sigma, having a great time, enjoying it a little bit.
Now, Jon, I'm curious. You're now the most watched IRL influencer. How was the journey getting to that point?
I think the journey was a great journey because I started doing vlogs on YouTube. So after a couple years, I started getting into gaming. You know, we had the pandemic happening, so that's where I got really focused into streaming. And right after the pandemic, I was tired of playing video games. A couple guys in the United States started doing IRL streams, which were mostly like them in the computer, but not actually playing video games. And a couple of them started going out of their houses, doing a couple of things. I'm like, okay. I used to do that when I was a little kid. When I was like 15, 16, my first ever IRL was going to like a Chipotle to eat food. And after the pandemic, I got tired of playing games. So I'm like, hey, let me try this thing out. Let me start recording my everyday lifestyle and having that experience, bringing it to people across Brazil, showing them in a live state, not just in videos. So I focused 1 year doing crazy things on Twitch, and we kind of like started the line for IRL out in Brazil. I think I was one of the first ones.
The first ones,
Yeah,
wow.
the first ones.
Now, how has been, was there any challenges at any point, and how were you able to overcome those challenges?
Yeah, there was a lot of challenges. I think so if it's something new, a lot of people are going to question it. Anything you do that's new, different, people are going to question. They're going to ask how it is. They're kind of going to be like iffy about it at the beginning. But I had a great group of friends in the start of it, which was the BDJ, a group called BDJ, me and my boys. We used to have like different types of people for everything. So any person could watch us and they could connect with one of us. So it was something where in the beginning, we used to bring a lot of people to hop into our streams. I remember after like 6 months of us grinding, doing a lot of streaming, we were already hitting like 90,000 live viewers on a couple streams. So it was pretty wild.
Wow.
Yeah, for Twitch, for IRL, that's like crazy numbers in Brazil.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask you, what trends are you seeing right now in terms of, in the influencer world? And are there any technology that you think you are utilizing yourself?
So one of my main technologies that I utilized was like an Andrew Tate method for clips on TikTok. I was doing a lot of IRL, and I had like 10, 15 guys to start clipping my streams and pushing it all over social media, which were Instagram Reels and TikTok. And with that, it started kind of like going out of the bubble and bringing new viewers to Twitch into my streams, because it was like, it was reaching a couple of audiences that would not watch a regular stream. And I'd say that was the most recent technology I kind of like abused of. At a time, we were getting over 300 to 400 million views a week on TikTok, just on my hashtag in 2023, yeah.
Yeah, now you've mentioned that during the pandemic, you somehow, shifted your focus. You think, because we've seen also during the pandemic that the consumption of online consumption grew. Was that sustained, or at some point after the pandemic, what can you say about that?
In my opinion, I think anyone who works with online entertainment, online social media, anything like that, got its real value. Because people were actually at home and they were like, okay, what can we do? What can we watch? I've watched every single show on Netflix. I watched every single movie there is. I don't know what to do. So they started exploring YouTube. They started exploring Instagram. They started going on TikTok. So I think the pandemic was horrible in a way for the world. For some people, a lot of lives were lost. But for the internet world, I think it helped a lot of media personalities because they got its recognition. And we finally got value into what we actually do. I think the values for our publicity grew, value for our streams grew, for ads, everything. Like, I think a lot of money got deposited into online streaming after the pandemic.
All right, now, another thing I want to ask you is, how do you stay relevant, and how do you make sure that you are engaging?
So in my case, I try to talk to every single audience there is. You know, I'm a friendly guy. I'm a chill guy. So I like to meet a lot of people. I'll transition to the music industry, to the streamers industry, to the gaming industry. Then I'm out of the blue with like an actor doing a stream. So I say I'm just generally a cool guy. So I can go into different types of streams, different types of vibes, where I can, out of nowhere, boom, go viral with a stream. And I say I'm kind of lucky on that, but I'm just a guy that I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to, live life. And I'd say that's why we've been relevant for so long. I'm almost in my second year of doing IRL streams, and we've maintained it at the top for quite a while.
Fantastic. It's really about authenticity, as I must say. And now, there are people watching who might be, want to do or start doing what you do. What's your advice for them?
My advice is for anyone in life, if you got a goal, if you want to do something, you got to focus. I mean, I'm at the top, but at the same time that I'm at the top and I don't open my streams, I want to just chill. I want to be away from the internet. My numbers go down. My viewers get mad at me. They don't want to watch me anymore. It's kind of like they kind of go like against me for a little bit, So I think if anything in life, whenever you put focus to it, if you do, it's kind of like going to the gym. You won't get your body shapes, you won't get your goals if you don't go to the gym, right? Same thing is with a streamer. If you don't stream, you're not going to get your viewers. If you don't stream, you're not going to get your recognition. But, I don't get viewers, man. Keep grinding. Out of nowhere, a clip could go viral, and it can make you the next top streamer,
Yeah. And finally, I want to ask you, what's your thought about AIBC Europe, also Sigma Europe happening right now?
I'm happy to be here. I went to the first one in Brazil like a couple months ago. Yeah, it's been a while. So it's my first one out of my country. So I want to go out to the stands, meet a lot of people. I'm into the iGaming world. I run Jon Bet out in Brazil. So I'm excited to meet a lot of people and get my networking going.
Wow. Thank you so much. And we're very happy to have you here as well.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you, guys.